What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to The Infected. We're on day 20, yeah? Yeah, morning of day 20, and welcome to day 20. So, housekeeping. Obviously, we're going to go over some comments. I did leave somebody out when I mentioned comments in the previous episode, and I do apologize. Chills fan. I think I'd mentioned you before, but I didn't mention your name when I mentioned everybody else, and you comment a lot. So, yeah. As a matter of fact, this one, I don't think I'd mentioned at all. It said you're supposed to be able to upgrade your door to a metal door using 8 iron ingots. Not sure why you didn't get the option. I've been so excited to comment on your videos that I have actually forgotten to say how much I enjoy your playthrough. I've seen a lot of them, and I mean a lot. And yours is up there with the best ones for sure. So keep up the good work. Started playing myself in May and have about 250 hours already. I'm totally addicted. Glad to see you here, Chills fan. I do appreciate those are absolutely kind words, and I really do appreciate it. I know there are several people that have played this that have way bigger following than myself, and I'm nothing special, man. I'm again to quote a YouTuber, can't remember his name, may have been Sid Alpha. I'm just a mook with a mic, right? And I enjoy playing these games, so thank you for joining me here. Destination Freedom Travels had commented, didn't even know this game existed, haha, but I'm definitely going to be looking into it. Absolutely, I think you'll enjoy it. This has got a lot of, if you've heard of Hold Your Own, it's got a lot of those vibes in it, and a lot of the assets, because this is Unreal Engine. So there are going to be some of the same assets in here as well as also the Miss Survival. So yeah, it's very similar to those, but it's a lot more fleshed out. I don't know if it's always been this fleshed out. I assume being indie dev, it probably was not. But yeah, so thank you for that comment. I do appreciate that very much. Cheesy UKHB said, can I suggest, this is on the last video, that you don't worry about the higher workbench first from the trader. Get the Lucky Raider perk first, as it makes looting so much better. It will remove all the low-level loot. Thank you for that suggestion. I'll actually do that. That sounds like a good idea. Richard Navarro, again, somebody that comments on these a lot. A couple of things. One, Vambies always use the path of least resistance, meaning they will only cross shallow water, ice, or rocks over water. And number two, animals on the butcher table or in the carts last forever. And that's pretty cool. So I do appreciate those. But again, I want to say in one of the raids we had that they came from over there and just came right straight through the water, which is why when they went straight over there, I was really confused. I don't understand that. Maybe the pathing got updated, or maybe it's just certain Vambies that do that. But I know for a fact in one of the playthroughs, they came straight up this way. Or maybe they were on this side and they came up that way. Maybe I was wrong about that. Maybe they didn't come from over there, and maybe I just saw them coming down that way and coming down that way. So that may be what it is, and you may be absolutely right. I want to say they came across, though. Maybe they didn't. I'm not perfect. My memory can suck sometimes, so I get it. And Yolandi B. Forever commented, tech pages don't respawn. You need to go further, and there aren't any in the big city. Yep, learned that one the hard way. Destination Freedom Travels, I already went over Destination Freedom Travels. I did some of these out of order, so I apologize for that. But those are all of the ones that I didn't get to in previous videos, so I do appreciate every single one of you putting engagement on these videos. That's actually what YouTube is looking for now, is just audience engagement aside from just the views. So I do appreciate that very much, every single one of you. And what I want to do today, originally I was going to go and maybe check out the swamp. And the problem with that is we need the butcher table with us, and we can't carry it with us unless we walk. And that's, I mean, we're right here and it's up there. It's not a terribly long walk, right? It's not horrible. But ultimately, if I were going to do that, I would want my cart, because I think you can put the 4 corpses on it. So I have 2 choices with that. Either I can carry the materials to make another butcher table, which would be 10 iron ingots, I believe, or I could just, not do that right now. You know what I mean? Just not worry about the bigger backpack. I'd love to have it. Don't get me wrong. I think it would be fan-friggin-tastic. But I just don't see it being a thing right now. We do have a couple of potatoes. I'm going to make a couple of more veg all cans, and then I think we're just going to start growing for us, huh? So let's start doing that. I do have to replant these. I keep forgetting about that. Speaking of I keep forgetting, if you didn't know, and you've joined the channel a little bit later on, I don't talk about talk about it that much anymore. I do mention it occasionally. It's not like Pirate Software with Blizzard, okay? I do mention this occasionally, but not that often, that I did used to be a musician. So sometimes when I say something, I'll say, I keep forgetting. And all I can think of is Michael McDonald's, I keep forgetting I'm not in love anymore. And I don't know what it is about, when I hear these certain phrases, it triggers songs in my head. So just, I don't know. I think I try to take them out most of the time. But sometimes they slip through, and it's part of my personality. I'm so music-oriented. And here's our friend Red. That's Red Fox. If you know, you know. We're going to go ahead and get some taters going here, and we'll do some veg all, because that worked out really good for the winter. And I want to keep that up. I think this will probably be about all we need for a while. Look at that. That is freaking gorgeous. Oh. There was I think I had intended to put all of these over here at one time, but there we go. Probably should put all of the rations over here. It's kind of the thing, right? All the different kinds of rations in here. Just do it that way. And we're down to 3 beef stew. You start the game with 5, I believe, and we've eaten a couple because I just didn't want to be bothered with going out and hunting and stuff. So that is what it is. I did eat a little bit before I started recording in the hopes that maybe we can expedite some of this stuff. That's still good for the next 44 minutes. I'm going to let it ride. We'll put this stuff, I think, in here. And go ahead and put the other cans up as well. Ta-da. Doing pretty good. If you didn't see in the last one, I did make the brick drying crates. That's something we're going to have to get on fairly quickly, because I do want to build the better forge. Get rid of these, put the better forge in, and that would be awesome. I did want to go ahead and start. How many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we'll go ahead and just get these going for a little bit. I also happen to think, and I'm surprised nobody commented, because usually you cats are quicker to pick up on stuff than I am. But while I was editing that episode, and again, I apologize for it being a few days late, man, I wasn't even the one doing the work on the house, and I was exhausted. We have a backyard that we let the dogs out into, and we were having to walk these dogs. 2 of them, Shiba Inu. We're having to walk them several times a day, you know, and we were not used to doing that, and so it took up a lot of time, and it messed up my schedule. And again, I'm not really bitching, but I'm saying that's kind of where we were at with everything, and it was just, anytime my schedule changes, it gets a little weird for a while until I'm able to pick up and put down. So that's what was going on. Go ahead and drink that. Get some water. Get some water. We got plenty of water on us, and we could pick up some stuff on the way. But again, like I said, the schedule just got insane, right? And they did such good work. We had siding put on. I don't have a new house. I've got an older house, and it was between painting it, and if we painted it, we needed to replace a lot of the siding, or they could replace the stuff that's rotten, like the trim plank, soffit materials, and fascia board and stuff like that. Wrap it, and then put the vinyl siding over it. So they were at work. They were at work for damn near 10 hours a day for a few days, because it's a fairly decent sized house. So yeah, it was just a disruption in schedule, and anytime I have a disruption in schedule, it really jacks with me. So I apologize for that, but I got one up yesterday. And today I'm going to go ahead and record this. I might go ahead and put this up today. I don't know. I do have another game, and you're just going to have to wait to see what that one will be. I think it'll be all right. I saw it. It's another indie game. It's still being worked on. Matter of fact, the last update, I want to say, was about a week or 2 ago. So still very much relevant as far as that goes. Oh, wow. Good stuff. So very cool. The thing that I didn't think about, and I do need to go back real quick, because I do this every single time. The thing that I happen to think about, I was like, why don't I just build another ore, like a mineral ore collector, whatever it is? Well, why would I want to do that? I mean, have you seen what we've got? We've got lead, we've got copper, we've got the aluminum right here. And I can go to the mine anytime and get a boatload of lead ore. I think we've got enough to do what we need. And look at all that copper right there. We've got plenty of this stuff for right now, and later on we'll need some cobalt. But what I decided to do, which I think is the smart play, is we're going to take 4 that should fill up the machine. We're going to place it right outside the cave, which should allow us to extract iron fragments and iron ore. And we'll just let it go. We'll just let it keep going, and I'll check back on it. And then we can accomplish some other things while we're waiting for that to do its thing. I think that would be a good way to do that. Gonna need some of this food we got. I'll eat one of those, and one of those, and one of these. Wow, that did not get us up that high on everything. That's fine. But I happened to think about that while I was editing. I was like, wait a minute. Instead of spending like the 18 iron ingots and then have to start again from scratch, why don't we just take the mineral extractor and place it outside relatively near here so that we're not really, we're not taking it too terribly far from here, so that we could just, okay, hey, we need more cobalt or whatever, or we need cobalt, or we need more aluminum, or we need more copper. We can just go ahead and place it right back inside the cave, right inside the cave entrance, and get whatever we need, and it's right there, instead of having to expend all the resources to do that in 2 completely different places. Now, I would love to get to the point where we could do that. Just have another mineral collector somewhere and have it going simultaneously with this one. That would be great. We've got enough biofuel to do that, I think. But ultimately, I think I want to just place this one right outside and let it do its thing. Oh, hey, buddy. Because if we, like I said, if we expend the resources, we're having to start from scratch, and I don't like that idea. I was racking my brain, and it was right there in front of me the whole time. It's like, dude, why didn't you just place it right outside and start it up? You could have done that, and we probably could have had a good amount of iron and stuff by now, but we didn't do it. I don't know why. It didn't occur to me. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to place it kind of right out here. I think that'll be fine, because this changes. So right now, we can kind of see in the cave, but you'll notice the environment will change right there. Okay, so I've noticed in my private game too, whenever, if we're being chased by a Vambi, we can actually run inside a cave. They don't follow you. It's a little weird. They'll follow you inside. They've done that. All right, so let's take this guy. We'll put him outside, just right here. Just kind of right here in the corner. Now, extraction will be random. It said only stone, but I seem to remember it saying, let's go back to this. Let me make sure I'm not just making this up. Mineral extractor. Placing these extractors anywhere outside the caves will extract iron and iron fragments. Okay. So we can't choose it, but it will start to do it. So I guess let's let it run, and we'll come back in an in-game day or so, and we'll check on this and see how well it's doing. I don't really know, but we shall see. I don't know if that's going to be worthwhile. We may still end up having to make another one. That's entirely possible. But I wanted to allow for the possibility that maybe we can get away with just one for right now and get a boatload of iron going. We did make a run and got a lot of rocks. And so I think it's not outside of the realms of possibility that we could, if we just really grind on it, we can get a good amount of iron going. But we still need some more iron ingot, I believe. We need a total of 40, or not ingot, rather, 40 iron ore. Damn it. Well, should be able to find our bolt anyway. Ah, shit. Looks like it's about to rain, which is good. We just did our planting. Oh man, is it going to be like way up? Am I going to be able to even get that? Holy hell. No, we're not going to be able to get that. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Now we're down to what, 8? Damn it. Well, I will endeavor to make some more. I probably should have taken the damn 4x4 over here, honestly. I just didn't think about it. There's a freaking bear. I'm gonna mess with him right now. I'm also gonna pick this log up. It's just chilling here. Get it out of the road. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Freaking bear. Back off, asshole. Alright, so. Here's where we're at. We got the mineral extractor out of the mine, and hopefully it will be getting us some stuff. I wanted to make the chem table in the oil extractor, and that's 2 points to spend right there, which I believe will leave us with 3. Sure will. There is a tech point, from what somebody was telling me, and forgive me, I don't remember who told me this. I want to say it was either Cheesy UK, HB, Richard Navarro, or Chills Fan. One of the 3 of you had mentioned right in here. There's a tech point in the police station. So that's the opposite direction I want to go today, but that is something that if I need another tech point, I can definitely go there and get. And we do have these other 2 POIs just to go and get tech points out of here. We did get the tech point here. Why did I not put that? Did I not save that? I need to do something about that. I thought I'd put that up. Truck and Mike. That's where the truck and Mike are. Alright. So. I say, what time is it? 2:43. So. Here's how we can do this. If I get 2 more iron ore, I can make the 20 iron ingots that I need. I'm sorry, the 20 steel ingots that I need between that and the lead. So all I need is 2 more. And then I can spend these just to make the regular iron ingots. And we've got almost half of what we need. So we're actually not doing that bad. The only thing that we're going to need is plastic. And that is going to be from the chem station. The other thing with that, though, is that we also need the oil extractor because I have a limited amount of the oil cans. We do have 10 plastic. And if it only takes 1 oil per, then we might have everything we need. Once we make the chem station to make 10 more plastic, and we can get the truck. And bro, that would be epic. Making the cart and going up to get the crocodiles is something I definitely want to do, man. Because I want the bigger backpack. I want that. But it's such a long way up there. And I don't have a lot of time today. So that's going to have to be something that we do on the next even day, I think. We're going to have to travel from here up there. And with the cart, bring back the alligators and chop them up here. I think we can do that in one day. And so that's just a thing. I don't know how many bolts it's going to take a crocodile down, take an alligator or a crocodile down. But, yeah. And here's the other thing. I'm not even 100% sure that this is the swamp. I'm pretty sure it is. Because I've been through, like, here, and it didn't look very swampy to me. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is the swamp, but it's not that far along. So I don't know. Let's go to the hotel. I say the hotel. It's apartments. Go to the apartments down here, and we'll attempt to get that 1 tech point that I know is there. We'll go ahead and get the other aluminum canteen while we're there as well. That'll just mean more water for us. That's clear, and that's clear. All right, let's do it. Holy hell. There's one guy right there. Word. Another guy over there, looks like. He's a clubby boy, too. Ooh, almost shot the boar. Well, he'd have been pissed. Damn it. Damn it! I'm not doing so good today on my shots. Yeah. Alrighty. So, the water bottle's back here. Those guys can, like, walk through buildings and stuff. I've watched them do it before. So I'm just trying to be cautious. There is the water bottle. Cool. And what is this? Coins. 56. Nice. How many we got? 355. Guys. We've got enough. I may get wildly distracted here. We may, because I think I've got enough stuff that I could sell in order to get 400. I believe it's 400 points for that rating perk. And if we could get that, from what Cheesy UKHB says, it'll remove all the low-level loot, and that will be awesome. Dry brick. I may start taking the bricks, too. I'm not going to lie. Now that I know that the bricks are going to be a thing, I may just start taking... There is the skill point. Nice. Tech point, rather. Oh, shit. There's a guy right back there. So there's a guy out back there. Well, that was fairly lucrative. That's probably going to be the only tech point we're going to get out of this joint. But here's what I was looking at. So the mechanical parts are like 3, and those are worth 3. Now the electrical parts, that is going to be something... Let me get to my ATV, and then we'll... There's another guy over there by my ATV. Plastic. Everything's important now. Alrighty. Like I said, these go for 3. So if I had like 15 of these, we could have $400 and be able to make that. So that's, or get that skill point. Not the skill point. Maybe it is a skill point. I don't know. Let's see if we can come up with any more tech or anything in here. And if we can, we'll just, again, bricks. I'll start taking them because we're at that point. We need to start saving those now. Okay. I think we are done with this. Oh, nope. There's a top floor. Okay. This building is clear now. Pretty good haul. I don't know. Should we keep going? If we find enough stuff, I think I want to take this in town. I know there's some stuff back here. Okay. So that structure is also clear now. I think we've got enough of the iron ore to where all we're needing now is to get some more iron fragments. And we can, I think we can get the truck, guys. That is freaking epic. What time is it? Oh, man, it's 9 o'clock. It's about to start getting dark. It's about to start getting dark. I don't want to go through this place in the dark. Why would I want to put myself through that? So let's just go to the house and assess what we've got. No sense in getting too greedy. We've got goals, let's stick to them. Hey, buddy. How much? We got about a quarter left on this. Let me dump some stuff, and then we'll go ahead and fill it a couple more times. Okay, I have thoroughly taken all of the stuff out of the ATV, and let's take a look and see what we have here. Get all this stuff kind of organized in somewhat of a fashion here. And we'll determine what we've got. So, we've got 24 iron ore. We've got enough to do what we need to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and we'll have 14, 15. We are so close to having everything we need for the truck. Guys, I think we may have the truck by the end of this episode. Holy crap. Holy crap. Now, the only bad thing about this is getting the truck and the ATV back here. So I may have to hoof it. We got so much water on us, dude. We can put this canteen somewhere else. I don't even need to carry it on me anymore. So let's take a look. It is going to take us time to smelt all the things down. And we don't have the benefit of having the advanced forge to do it, or the newer forge. Tomorrow we've got an attack coming. Actually, here probably in just a few hours. So I say let's go ahead and eat our fill, drink our fill, get some sleep, wake up, and see where we're at with everything at that point. We're not going to be able to carry all this crap on us. It's going to be way too heavy. We could do it in a box, like if we had the cart. We could do it that way. I don't know. We'll probably just set off first thing in the morning. I don't know, but we got to wait on the attack. I know how the attacks go now. They attack us. They don't attack the base. So I think we're better off just holding off here, making sure there are no repairs that need to be made. Holy shit. That one needs to be replaced. Or fixed, rather. Meh. Let's upgrade. We need stone hammer. And I think it's sticks, yes? 4 sticks. Let's just get a bunch of sticks and repair. I think there's a few of them that need repair, like this guy. 2 sticks. Fixed. Fixed. Okay, I think we're all set for the impending attack. Let's go ahead and take these out. And we need to start smelting down iron ingots. Alright, so that's going good. We'll have 10 ingots out of that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All these right here will go towards making the steel ingots. And then we need to see about making some plastic, I do believe. We've got 2 right there and 10 right there. So we need 8 more plastic. And again, I think that's going to be the chem station. So, you know what? Let's go ahead, unlock it. Let's make sure, though. I don't want to blow a point, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be chem station. Plastics, oil can 3, bark chips 5. Yeah, so we need 24 oil cans. That's unfortunate. I don't think we got that. We don't. We're 5 oil cans short. Well, balls. Okay, let's take another look here. Let's approach this from a different standpoint, right? So we know we do need oil cans. And the oil cans are made only by the oil extractor. Damn it. We do need more plastic. Let's go ahead and put these out. I think what we need to do is take this to town, upgrade it to iron spikes, take it in town. That way, when the horde does hit, we'll let them hit this on like go and barricade ourselves in the building with that on the outside and let them hit that, because they're not going to one-shot that, and it'll be fine. And then we'll still be able to go without waiting all day. How you doing, Red? Pretty good? Everything good? Good. Just chilling. Love it. So let's do... We need 20 freaking... We need 4 of these. Or we could... Now, hear me out. We could, since they're not going to be attacking here, just take one of these and replace it with that. And that way we won't have to spend any more resources to do that. So I think we got a game plan. Let's go ahead and eat, drink, sleep, get up, and see what we can do about going into town, finding more plastics and or oil cans. Welcome to the morning of day 21. We do have another attack imminent. But, like I said, I think I know what I'm going to do. So we're going to take one of these guys. We're going to take it to town. We're going to leave this guy in its stead. Just like that. So we'll take this to town. And actually... Okay, that was a lamb. Good deal. This house has 2 means of ingress. Which isn't great. Because I don't think we can shut a door and prevent them from coming in. But we are on day 20. So let's do a quick looty loot. See what supplies we can find. Now that everything's reset yet again. More plastic. What I was hoping for. Oil can. Just leave this over here. We'll come back with the ATV. More plastic. Man, we've almost got everything we need. The plastic was our main problem. Place it right there. I'll look real quickly inside this guy for more plastic and or bricks and stuff, apparently. Okay, so we'll leave that spike trap right there, and we'll go ahead and go back home, bring the ATV up, and that will mean we can actually loot a bit longer. We're doing good on food and water right now. All of our backpack has been emptied. Good to go. I think we go into town, pick up our spike trap. Ooh, geez, are we almost empty of gas? Looks like we are. Huh, okay. Guess let's fill that. There we go. Okay. How good is this guy doing? 70 out of 100. Like I said, this guy right here is a pretty good place to be if we get the sound of the horde, the attack coming. Where did that guy go? There was a guy over here. Did he go in the building? Sometimes they do that. Some more gas cans. Definitely gonna need those. I don't think he came in here. More plastic. Damn, that's a good one. Holy shit! Where in the fuck did this guy come from? That's right, you son of a bitch. Didn't even hear him. Didn't even hear his ass. Wow. Holy hell. Okay, so that was a thing that happened. Can't take too many more hits like that. That sucked. Okay, I'm gonna dump some stuff. Huh. I'm gonna keep the first aid kit on me, apparently. Because we might need it. That took a beating, but that's okay. Shit. Fuck. Fuck. Oh. Never mind. And that other damn bolt's way the hell out there. It flew, man. It freaking flew. Damn it. That one doesn't open. That one does. That one doesn't. Okay. So this would be a good place for us to barricade ourselves in if we have to. Let's go ahead and... Oh, man. Are you kidding me? What are the chances they'll go around them? I don't know. Want to get my damn bolt back. That's for damn sure. Damn, there's so many. Shit. Well, rip bolt. Oil can. Alright. Yeah, I see that dude coming. Somebody said you can jack with them by messing with the walls a little bit. Might be a good idea. If I can take this guy out. Come at me, buddy. Come on. Oh, shit! Oh, you son of a bitch. Yep. Come on, buddy. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Come on, get it. That's right. Suck it. Damn it. Yep. Yep. All right. Good Lord. Okay. How are we doing health-wise? 67 out of 100. Not great. Not gonna lie. Not great. Come on, plastic. Ugh. Hey, it'll work here. That's good. Nice. Nice secure place to be for the time being. Oil can. Go down here and get my ATV. Said this will be a good place to be because they can't get to me in here. I barricade myself in. Now I have seen them pass through walls before, but I don't know if that works like during the raids, during the attacks. Because if they can go through walls during the attacks, I mean that's just bullshit. We are doing pretty good. At the very least, we've got the oil cans to do what we got to do. Alright, let's take a gander at what we got. We only got 2 plastic this go around, so I'm thinking we need more. Man, we've got the stuff to make anything we need right now, so let's go back to the house. I think we got enough. We'll tally up what we got and prepare for the attack. And then I think we'll be good to go. And here we go. Oop. Here they come. They're on our side now. Is it just one? Looks like just... Oh, no. A couple more. Sounds like they all got skewered. I'm good with that. Hello, boys. Where'd they come from? Yep, went right for the iron spikes again. This guy didn't. This guy did. Right for the iron spikes, guy. That was not your most brilliant move, gotta tell you. Alright. So that's over. We ain't gonna worry about that the rest of the day. Let's, put everything up. Okay, so let's do this. Now that we're done with that part, let's go ahead and take a drink. And then we'll have a sit down. While I stare at my coal crate for a few minutes, get those hit points back up. And then we might go back out, or we might just start prepping to get the truck. Make sure I got everything. Holy shit. That was insane. Alright, so that's a thing we can do. Alright, so those are there. Well, guys, we've got 10 steel ingots made. We're going to make 10 more. Then we're going to make 10 iron ingots, and that'll be 20 iron ingots, 20 steel ingots, and I know we've got the mechanical parts good to go, but we are going to have to make some plastic in the chem station. Shouldn't be an issue. I think we've got this covered, and on the very next episode, we'll go ahead and go to the town and get that truck. But I'm going to go ahead and leave this one right here. I do appreciate all of you watching these videos, and if you would do me a favor, sub to the channel. We're building a great community here. While you're subbing to the channel, and while you're watching the video, if you would do me a favor and interact in some way, whether that be to share the video, comment on the video, like the video. The new YouTube algorithm does prefer these things in order for those views to count, in order for the channel to grow, and I would definitely appreciate all of your help. And as usual, I will catch you cats in the next one.